Hi guys, it's Katherine here again and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Like, I'm so grateful that you're here. So today's video is going to be an easy makeup tutorial. Like, this is my first tutorial on my channel, so yeah, if it's something you're interested in, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back. So now I'm just showing you guys my fresh face as per fresh face girl, and I'm showing you guys the eyebrow pencil. That's okay. No, I'm going to be using the spoolie of the eyebrow pencil, and it's by Yangabeauty. So right now I'm priming my eyes with the Pond's primer. I usually just like to use that, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm blending. Now I'm showing you guys my Maybelline foundation in the shade 355. That's what I always like to use my foundation, like apply it after my primer on my brows. It just gives it this natural effect. It just makes it look lighter. I like to do that once in a while. Afterwards, blend. Yeah. So guys, now I'm showing you my RCMA No Color powder, translucent powder. So after applying my foundation, I always like to set with the translucent powder because I tend to get oily around my brow area. So that's what we're doing. We're blending afterwards. So now I'm using the spoolie from my Yangabeauty eyebrow pencil. I'm brushing my brows. Now I'm using the good old Davis pencil in color, I think color 18. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm using it to line my brows. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So now I'm doing the same thing to the other eye with the same eye pencil from Davis. I'm filling it lightly, just giving it light strokes because we don't do very dark brows over here. So now I'm showing you guys my LA Girl concealer in the shade FAWN. So usually when doing my brows, I always like to use a lighter shade towards the tip, towards the end of the brows. I like to use a lighter shade. Then afterwards, I go ahead to use my exact shade of foundation at the beginning of the brow. So I always like to do that. So you find that I'll be doing that in this video. So I'll be doing that as well. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using my Maybelline foundation in the shade 355. That's what I'm doing. I'm using it to apply the front parts of my eyebrow to give it a really clean look. So that same foundation I used, my shade of foundation, I'm using it at the top of my brows because I don't like to use like 2 shades lighter. So now I'm showing you guys the blending brush that I'm using to blend. Blending is key when it comes to makeup. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm blending, guys. Make sure you blend. We don't want to see harsh lines, so we're blending. So So I'm doing the same thing to the other part of my brow. Doing the same thing using the Eyebrow concealer in the shade FAWN and the other part of the brow. Then I'm using my e.l.f. angled brush to do this process. I didn't say that earlier. That's what I'm using, just in case you're wondering. So you need to be careful to make sure you don't mess it up. So you take your time, apply the foundation, do the same thing at the top part of your brow. Like I said earlier, I'm using my foundation shades right there. I'm not using my concealer. I like to use my foundation at the top part of my brow. Then afterwards you blend. Like I said, blending is key. You're going to be hearing a lot of blend, but yeah, I'm going to be sounding like a broken record, but yes, that's the key to flawless makeup. Blend. So next, I'll be applying my Eyebrow concealer in FAWN. I'll be using this as my eyeshadow primer. I have eyeshadow primers, but I don't know, I kind of feel like my Eyebrow concealer, like, it works for me, so I like to always do what works for me. So using my concealer as my eyeshadow primer works for me. So that's what I'm doing in this video. So now you see me blending. Like I said, blending is key. So yeah, I'm blending again. So now I'm applying my eyeshadow. I'm so sorry that I didn't show you guys the eyeshadow that I'm using right now. I'm new to this YouTube life. That's not an excuse, but I'll do better next time. So I'm using eyeshadow from my BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I've had this eyeshadow palette for a while now, so I'm using a nude shade from that palette. That's what I'm using now. So what you can see now is me using an orange color as my transition color. So I'm blending that right, around my crease area. So I'm blending. Guys, the key to flawless makeup is for you to blend. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm blending. So right now I'm just using a brown shade just to give it just a tiny bit of a smoky effect, just a tiny bit. Like this eyeshadow look we're going for is just something very easy, something mild. This is me, this is my kind of look every day, any day, every day, so yeah. So right now I'm doing the same thing I did in the other eye. I'm applying my Eyebrow concealer in the shade FAWN, and I'm blending with my hand. Sometimes I just like to blend with my hand. So I'm blending. Okay, right now I'm just cleaning off the concealer. It smeared around my under eye area. So yeah, so we're repeating the same process that I did in the other eye. So I'm applying the nude eyeshadow that I said I applied in the other eye. So that's what I'm doing right now. So next I'm applying the orange eyeshadow that I said I used to blend out my crease area as my transition color. So yeah, we're blending. So we're blending, guys. That's what we're doing. So right now I'm using my Yangabeauty eyeliner to line my eyes. I really love this eyeliner, by the way. Nigerian brands are really kicking it with Nigerian beauty brands. Yangabeauty, Zaron, Nuban Beauty, and a host of others. But Yangabeauty is like my fave. I just really like Jennifer. So yeah, so I'm using that. So right now I'm showing you guys okay, Okay, right now I'm lining my waterline with my MAC Brook pencil. The reason I didn't show you guys that is because I've used the life out of that pencil, so the name is no longer showing, the name tag is no longer showing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm lining my waterline with it. So afterwards, I'm showing you guys my Zaron mascara. I really love this mascara. The mascara wand is so tiny, so like it helps with my under eye lashes, it helps with my bottom lashes rather. So I like to use it, and because I love lashes, but when it comes to the makeup process, applying my lash is like the hardest thing ever for me. That's the hardest process when it comes to doing my makeup myself. So most times I just find myself using my mascara. So right now I'm using my Omaricode Hydrate. Is a moisturizer, a collab between Omaricode and Bregha. I really love this moisturizer, so that's what I'm using. I'm applying it all over my face. Yeah, so that's what we're doing now. We're moisturizing our face with the Omaricode moisturizer. Blend, blend, blend. Just let it sit in the skin. Afterwards, I'm using my Zaron oil mattifier because I tend to get oily in certain areas of my face. So yeah, I'm applying that right now. So next, I'm using my Yangabeauty Prime Matte. Like I said, I like Yangabeauty, so I tend to have a couple of the products. So I'm applying that all over my face, letting that sit into my skin. Next, we're applying our foundation, Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shades 355. Then I'm also showing you guys my concealer in the shade Toast. I'm using it to, just conceal the areas of my face where I have dark spots. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm blending them out. So right now I'm applying my foundation brush with my Real Techniques foundation brush. Blend, blend, blend. We need to make sure that the foundation sits right into the skin so our face doesn't start looking like a max. So that's what we're doing. We're blending and blending and blending. So next, I'm using my LA Girl concealer in the shade FAWN, and I'm using my my Nuban beauty sponge, this tiniest beauty sponge that they have. So I'm using that I'm going to be using that to blend out the concealer that I've used to highlight the high points of my face, the areas where light naturally hits. So those are the areas that I'm highlighting. So we're blending now. Blend, 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 and blend, and blend, and blend. I hope you guys are staying safe. This COVID-19, I hope you're staying safe. I hope your families are okay. Yeah. So right now I'm contouring with my LA Girl concealer in the shade dark cocoa, and I also mixed it with my LA Girl concealer in the shade toffee. No, in the shade Toast. I beg your pardon. So now I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush. I'm using that to blend out the concealer that I used to contour my face. So right now we're blending that out. We're blending and blending and blending. So that's what we're doing right about now. So right now I'm using this brush from Morphe. I'm using it to blend out my nose contour. I always like to use it to blend out my nose contour. It does a good job. So that's what we're doing now. We're blending the nose contour. Blend, blend, blend. So next, I go over it with my Nuban beauty sponge to blend again, just to make sure that everything sits right. So I'm blending and blending and blending. Afterwards, I'm using my RCMA powder to, set the areas of my face that I applied the concealer. So that's what we're doing. We're blending and blending. We're not blending, sorry. We're applying that in the areas that we've set on the face. So that's what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush to set my face with my LA Girl powder. So next I'm using my mascara again because I use a lot of mascara, you guys. So that's what we're doing. We're applying the mascara, Afterwards, I'm using this, I can't remember the brand. I can't remember if it's Zaron or Sleek. I think it's most likely Sleek makeup. So I'm using the contour shades to further intensify my contour. So next, I'm using that shade from that palette I just showed you guys as my blush. So next, I am highlighting my brow bone area. I always like to highlight my brow area. Sorry I didn't show you guys the eyeshadow that I'm using for this process, but that's what I'm doing now. So like I said, we blend, and then we blend. So afterwards, I'm using my Alice Claire Star Girl. I'm using the gold eyeshadow from that palette, which is such a gorgeous color. And I would like to say, by the way, that Alice Claire is an amazing brand. Their eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I was gifted this palette by Maybelliene No. She's the creative director of Alice Claire Nigeria. Their eyeshadow is bomb.com. So right now I'm using my Zaron spray to set everything. So next I'm using my Zaron lip pencil in Cappuccino to line my lips because we're going for a nude look, just something nude and nice. Next I'm using my Tyrant lip pencil in nude shades. Then I'm using my Modest makeup, blend it out. I'm blending everything out. Next I'm using my Zaron lip gloss. Who doesn't love gloss? I love glosses, you guys. To think that I used to be a matte girl, but now gloss all the way. So we're applying that gloss all over our lips. Then I'm using my Alice Claire Glow Up. Oh my god, their highlighter is amazing. It is gorgeous. Oh no, look at that glow, you guys. Look at that glow, guys. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. So this is the finished look. Oh, see, fine girl, my gosh. Oh, I forgot to use my eyebrow gel, so that's what we're using now. Although I actually really love to use it, like it's usually the last thing that I do. Fine ass Isoko girl. Give them the smile. So like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.